we created a GeneXus application following a very specific scenario. This is an application that is known to everyone. Which application am I talking about? An eBanking application. In this application, we will log in, we will have access to our accounts, we will see our credit card statements, we will be able to make transfers to other accounts. And so one of the reasons why we chose this case is because it's familiar to everyone and it's going to be much easier to understand all the functionalities that we have when it comes to creating this system. To delineate some details of what the system will include that could be interpreted as perhaps clients' requirements, we will see that this system is going to need us to have a register of users that would be the bank clients. And these users will have different accounts. They will be able to make transfers from one account to another account of their own, or even to a third-party account. And finally, each user will also be able to request one or more credit cards that will be able to be managed with corresponding payments. As part of this system and as an additional requirement, we need this system to be presented in different experiences. And by this, I mean that we will have, for instance, a web instance or a web application, if I may, of the system that will be more targeted first to perhaps the back office of the staff of the bank, and also have mobile native applications both for iOS and Android. In this case, users or clients will be able to have access to applications so that they can manage their own account. So we have a lot of basic requirements of what our system will do. This is what the application looks like, this eBanking application created on GeneXus. On the left, you have the web application that is the back office for the bank employees. And on the right, you have the multi-platform mobile application that is targeted to the bank clients. First, we will see in the web application, that is the back office for the bank employees, that we are logged as an administrating user, and we can have access to different entities that we have defined as part of the requirements that we had. These entities are users, accounts, transferences, types of credit card, and credit cards that we have already issued to the different users. So from this panel, we can visualize all the information, and even we can have access to administration panels for security in the application, for instance. We have the user panel where we can see the list of all the users, and we will be able to create, modify, and delete registers and records of the users from the back office of our application. If we go back to the main menu, we will see that we can also create, for instance, accounts that are associated to different users. We will be selecting, for example, a user, and we create an account with a description, a currency with a creation date, and we will have an initial balance. And this way we have listed all the client accounts at our bank. Additionally, we will also be able to see the registers and the records of all the transferences that have taken place between users in the bank. And now we will also see that we can manage this interface, and we can see the different types of cards offered by the bank. We can see the list of each details of each card, and we can even create new cards. These cards will be assigned to different users, and here we can observe a register of all the users that have assigned one or both types of cards that are available at the bank. Additionally, we see that we have a graph control that allows us to quickly visualize all the information and gives us a proportion of the different types of cards for the different types of clients in the bank. So this is just a quick overview on the application that we have developed for the web with a back office functionality for our bank employees. But now we will talk about the application that is created for the bank's clients, and we're talking about a multi-platform mobile application. Here you can see this application that is running in an iOS simulator. Once the user is registered, they can access the details of the different accounts that they have with their respective balances, and they can access also the information on the different transactions that were made, both inbound, outbound, for each of their accounts. If you go back to the main menu, you will see that you also have information on the credit cards that they have assigned, and they can also access interfaces that will allow them to make both transfers to other users' accounts as well as payments of the credit card. Finally, you can see that in the mobile application, it's possible for you to have your clients interact with a chatbot that will allow you to give them automated information on the different services offered by the bank. So as a client, if you write hello in the chatbot, you will see that the chatbot already gives you an automated reply that welcomes you to the eBanking assistant. In this case, you request information on loans, for instance, and the chatbot will give you a predefined response regarding all the information on the services that the bank offers in terms of loans. Likewise, you can request information on different investment plans offered by the bank. Well, so this is just a quick overview of all the functionalities that we built for this e-banking application using GeneXus.